From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Wednesday, July 13th, 2022. I'm D. Ray Knight. This is what's going on. A Rapid City man has been sentenced to 7 years in prison for attempting to receive child pornography. Travis McDonald, 28, was arrested following a sex sting operation conducted during the 2020 Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, in which law enforcement agents went undercover as minors online and had conversations with men who wanted to meet them. McDonald had a sexually explicit conversation with a special agent posing as a 13-year-old girl. McDonald pleaded guilty to a charge of attempted receipt of child pornography in exchange for dropping a charge of attempted enticement of a minor using the internet. Crews from Ellsworth Air Force Base took part in exercises in the Indo-Pacific region. Chrissy Davies has more.
Crews from Ellsworth Air Force Base completed training missions in the Indo-Pacific region last week. The 34th Expeditionary Bomb Squadron flew over 300 flight hours. A press release described the mission as an exercise in deterrence, a show of force to deter potential enemies. Lieutenant Colonel Ross Hobbs, the squadron's commander, said the training supports the Air Force's ability to operate without a traditional base. It emphasizes adaptability and training personnel in multiple jobs. The exercises occurred within the Indo-Pacific Command, an administrative area of responsibility that includes China and North Korea.
Rapid City officials are reminding residents to dispose of downed debris properly following another bout of severe weather that rolled through the area over the weekend. For larger materials, such as root balls, residents are asked to go to the landfill and take them over the scale. Smaller materials can be disposed of at various yard waste containers around town. Materials must be stored in biodegradable brown bags before going into drop-off bins, which are being monitored regularly by the city to make sure there's enough space for people to dump their waste. In national and international news, Joe Biden starts his first visit to the Middle East as president with a monumental task, assuring uneasy Israeli and Saudi Arabian officials he's committed to preventing Iran from becoming a nuclear power. Biden lands in Israel on Wednesday for a 3-day stop before heading to Saudi Arabia. Iran's quickly evolving nuclear program is high on the agenda. Biden made reviving the Iran nuclear deal brokered by Barack Obama and abandoned by Donald Trump a key priority as he entered office. But indirect talks for the U.S. to re-enter the deal have stalled, as Iran has made rapid gains developing its nuclear program. The G7 wants to cap the price of Russian oil to hinder Moscow's efforts in Ukraine. Chrissy Davies explains.
Leaders of the group of 7 industrial nations have tentatively agreed to back a cap on the price of Russian oil, the main pillar of the Kremlin's financial revenue. Participants in the price cap plan would agree to purchase the oil at a lower than market price. The idea is to bring Russian President Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine to a halt while possibly lowering energy costs. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen is touring Indo-Pacific countries to lobby for the price cap proposal. In Japan on Tuesday, U.S. and Japan officials agreed to explore the feasibility of price caps.
U.S. inflation will likely reach a new 40-year high in June, driven up by a spike in gas costs, more expensive food and rent, and pricier cars and hotel rooms. A government report Wednesday is expected to show that consumer prices soared 8.8% in June compared with a year earlier, according to data provided by FactSet. That would be an increase from 8.6% in May and the biggest yearly rise since December of 1981. Inflation at that level would make it highly likely that the Federal Reserve will implement another large interest rate increase at its next meeting in 2 weeks. Higher rates are intended to cool consumer and business spending and slow the economy and inflation. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Plenty of sunshine today and hot with a high of 92. Tonight's low, 68. And that was your Daily Slice for Wednesday, July 13th, 2022. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D. Ray Knight with Chrissy Davies and Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D. Ray Knight. Have a great day.